Hey everyone, and welcome back to another one of my videos. So this video is going to be budgeting for the month of February. So I do have my kit. This is one that I sell on my Etsy shop. I'll leave that linked below. I have January, February, and March still up in my shop, so definitely go check that out. But this one, I do have two different versions. This one's my macaroon version, and then I also have one that is more like a floral kind of pattern, but it's still like really pink for Valentine's Day. So yeah, this month we do have quite a bit going on. We have 3 events. It's my birthday, our 4-year anniversary, and Valentine's Day, all within the span of 2 days. So we're gonna be a little out of budget. I already know that, but whatever. So we're gonna let's start off here. We'll do transaction log and sinking funds. So sinking funds I'm going to put up here first. And then right under the sinking funds I like to put the category and everything. And I'm going to be right back. I need to get my ruler. Okay, I'm back. And then at the end of it I'm going to put down, I think I'm going to leave 6 spaces open because I do have a couple of other things that I want to add this month to these sinking funds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I'm going to draw a line here. So we have a line there. Okay, so those are done. And then right underneath that we will do the transaction log. I also have some iced coffee. I love Dunkin' Donuts. I probably go to Dunkin' Donuts more than I do Starbucks, and I have a Starbucks in the place that I work. So that should tell you something. But yeah, so for my sinking funds, the lines are a little crooked. I don't really care that much. It's just for me to look at. Next time I probably will go a little slower, but I didn't want this video to be like 15 hours long. So for the category, we have Christmas, which we want to save $600 by Christmas. So 600 divided by 12. Alright, so the beginning amount, we already have 50 in there, so we need to add 50. So then that would be $100. We have car sinking fund, which I want to do $25 a month. And that's just for like oil changes and if anything were to break down or anything like that. We do have insurance, like the major items on it through our loan, but that's like the transmission and like the engine and all of that. But like let's say that like we need new windshield wipers or brake pads or something like that, we'll have to buy that. So that's why I just want to save up a little bit. So that's $300 a year. And we only do oil changes like every 5,000 miles, so I think that's probably like 2 times a year for us, so we'll be fine. I just got the oil changed, so it's not bad. Plus it's only like 30 bucks, so that's cool. We have Christmas, car maintenance, gifts is 25. And that's for like birthdays and everything. And then after that, I want to do, I know that we're going to need new tires at one point, and I don't want it to be an arm and a leg. So at this point, I'm putting $15 in. Actually, I didn't save any yet. So $15. And that'll just be $15 a month, that's all. It's not that big of a deal. And I think that's all that I'm going to do for now. I might add more as we go on with the month if I think of any. But for now, this looks like it's pretty good. So we have Christmas, car maintenance, gifts, tires. So that's 75, 100, 115. Sorry. So it's 115 total. Okay. I'm just actually going to leave it blank, just like I said, in case. Okay, let's do the budgeting part now. The part everyone's waiting for. I do love syncing funds though. That's probably my favorite. I will have a cash envelope stuffing up for you guys too this month. So that'll be fun. I'm also in the process of making envelopes. Hopefully by the time this video goes up, I will have some listed in my Etsy shop. I'll link it below if I do. But I'm very excited about that. So now we're going to move on to the February budget, because who doesn't like that? I'm just going to not worry about covering up the flag. It's all pink this month anyway, so it doesn't matter that much. Okay. So we have that down. This is my income section. The strip says income type, estimated actual, and then plus or minus to show the variations. So mine and Jacob's income I'm not going to be sharing. But like for Etsy and DoorDash, I'll tell you guys how much I expect to bring in that month. So then we also will have total income, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then in between that, I'm going to do, and then I'm going to wait to put total expenses till the end because I don't know how many lines I'm going to need. And this one is like a total potential savings and total actual savings. Which again, I'm just going to leave out so that I don't like show you guys my income or anything, so you can't like add it up. Okay, so let's just get started right now. Okay, those lines are somewhat straight. I'm happy about that. And I made it so that everything lines up so that when you draw a line, you can just draw one straight one. It doesn't have to be like a pain in the butt or anything. So that's nice. Zoom you guys in so you can see what I'm writing. So I'm very excited to announce that this is the last time that you see this many bills. I am getting rid of 3 of them this month because we are getting our tax return back. Mine is pretty hefty. It's about $1,000 more than I got last year, which is amazing. And then Jacob's is going to be significant too. So what we are doing is, as you guys know or may not know, we are saving up to buy a house next year. We are signing one more lease here, and then we are going to be buying a home, which is really exciting. We're really happy. But with buying a home comes a lot of financial responsibility. So if you guys don't remember when I started this channel, if you guys are new, I started it by saving a lot of money and like taking you guys on that journey with me because we were planning on moving out for the first time. And so we wanted to save about $10,000 in a short amount of time, just so that we had enough for like down payment, furniture, because we had to buy all of our furniture. We were moving out for the first time. We had nothing. We didn't have a couch. We didn't have anything. Thankfully, we did buy our mattresses. We got it financed, which isn't the best. And like if I know now if I knew then what I know now, I probably wouldn't have done that, and I would have waited until we had the money to move. But regardless, we are finally paying off our mattress, couch, and my credit card. Very happy. I am still going to be using my credit card just for like gas, just to raise my credit score, because we do need a little bit higher of a credit score to buy a house. We could still buy a house, but I mean like we can't get the lowest interest rate. So I really want to get as low as we can. I know that by the time we buy next year, it might also be a housing market decrease, if that makes any sense. I don't know the word that I'm looking for right now. Market crash, that's what I'm looking for. So with that being said, houses are going to be super cheap, and hopefully interest rates will be super cheap. We'll see. I don't know, but I wouldn't mind getting a $90,000 home. Just saying, just putting it out there in the universe. But yeah, that is basically our plan. Okay, so now that I know how many lines there is, I'm going to draw the rest of them. But yeah, overall, we are very blessed this month when it comes to income. That's all I gotta say. Which is a food delivery service that I do. It's basically just like dropping off orders, like picking up food and dropping them off at the house. So that's really nice. It's just a good way to make extra income when you are trying to save money. And then for the last one, it's going to be Etsy. So for DoorDash, I want to make $600 in the month of February. And for Etsy, I want to make $150. And then for those, I'm leaving it blank, so yeah. Okay, so then rent we have for $1,400. Electricity went up to $132. It changes every 3 months depending on how much you use, and with it being wintertime, we definitely used more than we normally do. So with the Christmas tree, Christmas lights, everything like that, yeah. If you're wondering why groceries is so cheap, we do have EBT, which is food benefits. So they give us about $216 a month. No. Let me do the math. I think it's $264 a month. Yeah, it's $264 a month. And then we just do groceries for $20 a week with actual cash. Because the first 2 weeks of the month we normally do not have benefits. So that's just that. But yeah, so this is everything here. So I'm going to start adding them all up. So then at the end of that, we are going to put down total expenses. I am personally not worrying about dollar signs for the rest of it because like I already know that it's dollar signs, so I'm not stressing about it. But yeah, so this is everything that we have for expenses this month. Our rent is going up to $1,500 a month when we sign our new lease March 31st, which sucks, but we won't end up paying it until May, I believe, because we always back pay. So like for the month of January, we're paying February 1st, and so on and so forth. So I don't think the payment will actually raise until May, which is nice, but if it does, we will be prepared because we do have that extra $150 from paying off mattress, couch, and credit card. And then also in March, we are refinancing our car loan because if you guys didn't know, I've talked about this before, we have a 26.8% interest rate. It is ridiculous, but with Toyota, if you make 12 on-time payments, you can refinance in a special program and it'll bring it down to about 5%. So that's a lot better. So I'm assuming that our payment will be about $130 a month, so that'll be really helpful when it comes to that. And that'll just give us extra money. And then also Jacob might be getting a new job, which will pay a little bit more than he does now. So that'll all help when it comes to saving for a house. And it'll put less pressure on me to do DoorDash and Etsy as much. I still want to do Etsy because it is my passion. It's something that I love doing and everything. But it will help out a lot, making me feel like I don't have to do it anymore, which will make it fun again. Because when you have to do something for money, it's not fun. So it's just going to be nice to be able to do something like driving in my car and having a relaxing time as a way to escape, you know what I mean? So yeah, that is basically the February budget. Now I'm also going to set up my weekly check-in. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is basically how the sinking funds and everything turned out. So we have 4 sinking funds. I might add 2 more. I don't know yet. And then the February budget and weekly check-in. And the last thing that I want to add is a goals page. That's what I want to start doing every month, is just so that I know what my goals are for the month. So I want to pay off debt. So pay off debt. And then I also want to save $600 of my income, or total income. So that's the goal for here. So once we add all of that up, plus the tax return is actually going to be its own entity. I'm not going to include it in my actual budgets, just because I do want it to be its own thing. Our plans. So our plan is, with these savings, we'll have $2,000 for vacation, because we are going on a vacation in August, so I really want to save for that. And I also want to save $200 for Disney, because we will be going to Disney in September, I believe, for Maddie's birthday. It's going to be an early birthday thing, but I do want to save some money so she can have a lot of fun and we can spend whatever at Disney. So that's just from there. It's not going to be total, because we do also have a third paycheck within that little time frame. So with the third paycheck, I'll also use it towards Disney. So we'll probably end up having like $1,000 for Disney, which will be very nice. I'm not complaining at all. But yeah, so that's savings plan for tax return. And then also, after we pay off all the debt, we should have about $2,000 for savings. We may have more, we may have less, but that's our plan. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye everyone.